VB script, Excel object model part 2. See, yesterday last example, read test data from external Excel file and perform data driven testing. See, next one more data driven testing example, this time reading and writing. See, my requirement is read data from Excel file and perform data driven testing for login functionality and write test result to the same file. Third column, first two columns input, third column output. See, read test data from external file, otherwise you can say Excel file, and perform data driven testing for login functionality, next, and write or export test result to the same file. See, you can export to another file also. We can work with multiple Excel files and Excel sheets using multiple Excel workbook objects and Excel worksheet objects. You can handle multiple files. Okay, in this example, same file. First, generate the basic test. Just a minute. Enter agent name, enter password, click OK button, close the application. I didn't record this launching statement. Type the launching statement, utility statement, system util dot run. Next, path of the application. Run it once. See, executing. Okay. See, if you want to return result, here we need to insert verification point. Observe Saujanya, verification point in this login functionality. Verification point. See, after entering valid agent name and password, you can get flight reservation window. Next window. Next, suppose if you enter invalid username or password, then you won't get that flight reservation window. It raises error pop-up. In order to perform next iteration, it is data driven testing now, multiple iterations. In order to perform next iteration, we need to handle this error. Close error pop-up and cancel the login dialog. This is base state. See, verification point and error handling required. Then it is the complete test. Got the points, Saujanya, this is
Yes,
basic.
sir.
This is basic test. Next, insert
Yes,
verification
sir.
point. What is the verification in this test?
If agent and password
If you enter
are,
valid agent name and password, then it will launch
it has to go
flight,
to the next
flight
window.
reservation window. By checking
Yes,
the existence of flight reservation window, we can confirm the login functionality.
yes, sir.
Next, suppose if agent name or password invalid, then what will happen? It won't launch flight reservation window. It will raise
It will
error
gonna
pop-up.
open.
Error
Yes, sir.
pop-up. So
And we need to cancel that.
yes, we need to handle that error in order to
Yes, sir.
perform multiple iterations. See, first verification point. If so and so window of flight reservation dot exist of, for example, 10 seconds. Say here time is optional. Time in seconds optional. If you don't specify the time, then it will take UFT tool default synchronization time 20 seconds. Then why I am providing 10 seconds? Say passed time. Suppose if flight reservation window exists, then it will immediately go to next step. Suppose not exists, then it will wait maximum time. Failed time only, it waits maximum time. Passed time, it takes required time only. Okay, I gave 10 seconds. This time depends on system configuration. Okay, if you don't specify the time, it will take 20 seconds. After checking the existence, then close the flight reservation window. Why? If you want to perform multiple iterations, you need to clear the window. Okay. So 10 or 12 seconds. Next, return the result. For example, I am taking one variable. Result equal to login successful. Login successful. Passed. See, here I am not using reporter.report event. Reporter.report event only UFT tool feature. It export the result to UFT result window. But I want to export test result to external file. I want to export test result to external file. I am creating my own result file instead of using UFT tool result window. Otherwise, you can pass the result to UFT tool window using reporter utility object. Okay, see result. Next, else a result equal to login failed. Login failed. See test failed. See, suppose if login fails, then it will raise error pop-up. In order to perform multiple iterations, we need to handle errors. How to handle? Observe. This is pop-up error. Say, here we have three possibilities to handle this type of errors. First possibility, use systemutil dot close descendant process. It closes all windows that opened by UFT tool during execution. Otherwise, programmatic way, check the existence of error pop-up and kill the pop-up and cancel the login dialog. This is programmatic way. Next, third possibility, use pop-up recovery scenario. See, recovery scenarios we didn't discuss, we will discuss in future. Okay, anyhow, we have three possibilities. See, first I am using first possibility. See, in the else part, error handling required in the else part, system util dot close descendant process. Just a minute. Close descendant process. Suppose first time valid input. Run the script. See, login successful, passed. Next, invalid input. See, in this sample application, agent name must be a 4-digit value and password Mercury fixed. See, I am using 3-digit value for agent name. See, it waits maximum the 12 seconds that we specified. After 12 seconds, it will go to else part. In the else part, error handling already there. Okay, login failed status. Okay, test is ready with verification point and error handling. Next, test data. Observe. See here, test data file. Here we have 5 sets of test data. 5 sets of test data. See, yesterday we used all valid inputs. Today I am going to use some valid inputs and some invalid inputs in order to perform positive and negative testing. The primary objective of data-driven testing is positive and negative testing. Okay, suppose first input valid, second input, suppose invalid agent name. Next, third input, invalid password, fourth input, agent name blank, last input again valid input. See, 5 inputs, 5 sets of test data, first input valid, last input valid, middle 3 inputs invalid. Save. Next, I want to export result to same file, third column, first two columns input, third column output. Okay. You know the Excel object model. First, guide me, Saujanya, guide me. Read test data, my requirement. You know the requirement. See, read test data from Excel file and perform data-driven testing for login functionality and write test result to the same file or export result to the same file. Can you guide me, Dinesh? Guide me. Test is ready, test data also ready. Fetch test data and connect and export result.
So we have to declare some variables.
Declare some variables. Suppose dim obj excel. Next
obj work.
obj workbook.
obj worksheet.
obj worksheet.
Yeah.
Next, we need to reading time. We need to take rows count. Writing time, you no need to take rows count. Reading time, rows count required. So I am taking one more variable, rows count I. Okay.
And now set
First
create
create
the
Excel application object. Create
set
Excel application object. Set
obj Excel
obj Excel
equals to create object
create object. It is built-in function of VB script
of
class value.
Excel dot application.
Good. Excel dot application. Excel dot application. Okay. Next, create workbook object using Excel application object. That is sub object. Workbook.
Create workbook equals to
equal to
obj Excel dot
obj Excel dot. See, file already there. Test data file already exists on desktop.
Workbooks
property dot
open.
File already there. Open. If file not there, add method. See, file already there. See, provide the path of the test data file, path of the Excel file. Just a minute. Path of the Excel file. Okay. Next, create Excel worksheet object.
Right.
Set
obj
worksheet
equals to obj
workbook
dot
worksheets property, worksheets of sheet ID or sheet name. See, in that file, data available in first sheet. So we need to activate first sheet. See, sheet ID 1. Otherwise, you can write sheet name within double quotes, that is string type data. Okay. We created all 3 objects. Okay. Next, take rows count. You need to remember these syntaxes. No context help for third level. Rows count equal to
obj
worksheet
dot
used range, means data range. In that file, data available in 6 rows. Okay, first row column header, remaining 5 rows data, anyhow 6 rows. Used range
dot
rows
dot count
dot columns dot count also there. Okay, for
I equal to 2
to row count. Why we are taking 2? See, in this file, first row column headers. It's not the test data. That's why we are reading from second row. Okay. 2 to maximum rows count. 2 to rows count. Okay. Just a minute. Next, connect the data. See, display statement not required. Connect the data. Parameters. Instead of constant values, use parameters. Set obj worksheet, sheet level, data sheet level dot cells cells of row ID comma column ID. Here rows vary, columns fixed. That's why use I first time 2, second time 3, third time 4, like that. I comma first column, agent name in first column. Instead of 1, you can use capital A also. That is Microsoft Excel column header, capital A, B, C. Otherwise, you can use 1, 2, 3, 4 also. Okay. Next, I comma 2. Instead of 2, we can use Ravneet. Instead of 2, column ID 2, we can use what we can use? Ravneet. Ravneet, are you there? Hello.
Hello.
Tell me, instead of column ID 2, we can use concentrate. Otherwise, ask questions. You tell me, Saujanya, instead of 2. Saujanya.
We can use the Excel header, which
is
is
that
like
header?
a B in the columns. B,
Huh?
B,
D.
B. Yes, sir.
B.
You are not able to hear me, sir?
Yes, okay. Now okay. B.
Okay.
Instead of column ID 1, we can use capital A. Okay, just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Here I indicates I for row. Next, 1 for first column. Here same. I for row. Next, B for second column. If you want to observe the test execution process, insert wait statement. It is optional. Okay. Next, we are reading the data and connecting. Next, export the data. See, reading time, Excel right side. Why? Excel is source of test data. See, in computer programming, source is right side, destination is left side. Suppose variable x equal to 100. 100 is right side, variable is left side. Source is right side, destination is left side. See, writing time, Excel left side, data right side. Observe, after result, you can directly export. Instead of taking the variable, you can directly export. I comma Dinesh, I comma first 2 columns input. You can use third column for exporting test result. Dinesh, I comma 3. Okay, na Dinesh, any confusion?
No confusion.
Okay.
Thank you.
You don't put unmute. Continue. Okay. We are writing the data, writing time, Excel left side, reading time, Excel right side. We are reading first 2 columns and writing test result to third column. Okay. Next, complete the formalities. We are writing the data na save required. Save is workbook level, file level, not sheet level. See, obj
Excel.
workbook dot save.
Okay.
Next, quit the Excel application.
Yeah. Obj Excel dot quit.
Good. Obj Excel dot quit. If you quit the Excel application, file will be closed. Okay. See, quit
Now,
Excel. Next, release the memory for all three objects. First
yeah,
sub object, next sub object, next main object.
set
Set
obj worksheet
obj worksheet.
equals
Set
to nothing.
obj worksheet equal to nothing.
Nothing.
Release the
Set
memory. Next, set
obj workbook
obj workbook
equals to nothing.
equal to nothing.
And set obj Excel equals to nothing.
Good. Set obj Excel equal to nothing. Nothing. Next, observe in that file, no column header. You can write column header manually. Otherwise, using VB script also, you can write column header. How? See, before this for loop, before the for loop, write column header for third column. Samir, write column header for third column. Write column header for third column. Samir.
OBJ worksheet
Just a minute. OBJ worksheet
dot cells
dot
cells
of 1, 1. First 1, 3. First row, third column equal to that is message type data, string type data. String type data use double quotes. Suppose test result. Test result. Okay. Run the script. See, first test one, first valid input. First record valid input. Second record invalid agent name. See, after 12 seconds, it will go to else part. Up to 12 seconds, it waits for flight reservation window. After 12 seconds, it will go to else part. In the else part, error handling already there. Third record incorrect password. Fourth record agent name blank. Last record again valid input. Over. Open the file. Observe Dinesh. Result exported na?
Yes.
See, observe. First record login successful passed, last record passed, middle three failed. Okay. Now just I am going to enhance this script. Enhancing the script. Observe. Here, what is the test requirement? What is the test requirement? Read test data from Excel file and perform data-driven testing for login functionality. Okay. And write test result to the same file. Okay, 3 records failed. Failed time, I want reasons. See, different reasons. I want reasons. I want to capture error messages for failed iterations. I want to capture error messages for failed iterations. If you capture error messages, they increase the clarity of test result. See, reasons. If you capture reasons, they increase the clarity of test result. Suppose I want to see middle 3 records failed. I want to capture error messages for middle 3 records. Observe. First record, agent name. See, this message is agent name must be at least 4 characters long. Second one, incorrect password. This message is different. This time also failed, but message different. Next, third record, agent name. Suppose agent name blank. See, please enter agent name. Message different. I want to capture error message. Okay, just enhance the requirement. Read test data from Excel file and perform data-driven testing for login, and write test result and error messages. Error message to the same file. See, fourth column, error message. Reason for failed cases, failed iterations. See, first 2 columns input, second 2 columns output. Okay. Capture the reasons. Just a minute. See, failed time in the else part. Else part. See, this is, I want to capture this error message. Saujanya, this is irregular step. You can use step generator or you can type the statement. It is irregular statement. See, design step generator, take hand icon, show the error message,
Yeah,
click OK.
and capture the
I don't want to
message,
click the error message. I want to capture the error message. Get row property of text property. Next, return value. It is returning value. Suppose one variable. Okay. Stop. I didn't use record mode. For step generator, record mode optional. Next, variable not required. You directly export to third column. Third column. Fourth column. You export error message to fourth column. See, fourth one.
I, comma 4.
I, comma 4. See, only for failed iterations. Next, write the header for fourth column. See, obj worksheet
Cells
dot cells
1, comma 4
1, comma 4
equal to capturing the
okay, error message.
error messages.
Okay, any meaningful message you can write. Okay. Put base state, run the script. See, first record valid input, second record invalid agent name, invalid agent name. Next, third record incorrect password. Fourth record agent name blank, fifth record valid, over. Open the file, observe. Observe Ritu. See, first two fields input, second two fields, third and four columns output. See, test result and error message. Error message is only for failed iterations. We are reading and writing. Okay, na?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, just a minute. Next, we used systemutil.close descendant process for error handling. See, else part. Instead of systemutil.close descendant process, what is the functionality of this statement? It closes all windows that opened by UFT during execution. This is tool feature, utility object. Instead of this one, we can follow programmatic way to handle this error. How to handle this error? Tell me, Saujanya. Programmatic way.
First, I think we need to capture.
First, check the existence of error pop-up. If
Error
exists,
pop-up.
then kill the
Then
pop-up.
click OK.
Just a
Yes,
minute.
sir.
Check the existence of error pop-up. If exists, close the error pop-up
Click OK.
and cancel the login dialog. This is the base state. Then it will execute next record.
Yes, sir.
See, here we are writing one more if condition in this else part. One more if condition in the else part. See, if so and so error pop-up exists, suppose 3 seconds or 4 seconds. See, 3 or 4 seconds enough for checking the error pop-up existence. If you don't specify the time, it takes maximum time 20 seconds UFT tool default synchronization time. Then here one end if. See, this time we are using programmatic statements for error handling. Run the script. See, first test one valid input. Next, invalid agent name. Next, incorrect password. Incorrect password. Fourth record, agent name blank. Next, last record, valid input. Over. Open the file. See, same. Third column, test result. Last column, fourth column, error message. Observe. In this script, we used two conditional statements. Within loop, we use conditions and two conditions. See, first condition. Observe this first condition. Window of flight reservation dot exists. This first condition for verification point. Next, second condition for Saujanya, second condition for selected one. Saujanya, tell me. Ritu, you tell me. First condition for verification point, second condition for
Closing error pop-up.
error handling. Error handling. See, already we discussed usage of conditional statements in VB script to insert verification points and for error handling. See, in this script I used two conditional statements. First conditional statement for verification point, second conditional statement for error handling.